Green peach. That's a good one. Well, we're working on batteries today. A new production line. So we're going to plan out how that's all going to work. But before we do that, I want to fix some staircases I forgot about the other day. Hey, they look pretty cool over there. Those fans. Yeah. You do miss the classic staircase. I never used them. They were too weird and cumbersome to place. I have seen in the mods a spiral staircase in the mod list. That looked pretty cool. That was, yeah, a while ago. Right, so we've done those. Yes, we've done those ones, but I didn't do these ones here. I want to get these updated. The only way to get them in 1.1 is to use old update to save it. That's it, yeah. Same with the conveyor wall holes. The conveyor supports. They were a weird one. A couple of vehicles came up deadlocked. We're going to give them some time to sort out. Excuse me. I can hear Randy licking. Alright, that's that one. We'll do the fixes on the way down. Alright, who's deadlocked? Oh, we'll go and sort those out first. It's not often we have deadlocks. Must be a rare case. Normally it's a pretty smooth operation here. It's just one vehicle that's blocking everyone. Which is really bizarre because why would one vehicle with nothing blocking it block everything? Well, that sorted it out. Wonders will never cease. Oh, let me just do this quickly. Sorry about that. Alright, back to fixing these up. That's a quick one. Oh, that one's not right. There we go. And then we'll put out cross-connecting walkways. That one there. Right, that's those ones that way. That one, and then another level. I think in this case it's just yeah, because we don't do the bump. No, that's not right. What's going on there? That's got it. And this side we have to redo them. That might. How does that go? Oh yeah, I can handle that. A bit of extra support through the... Alright, so that's that for the moment. That was done that side. I don't think I put any on this side. But there's some here. And these face each other, so we'll do these. Yeah, I forgot about all these buildings down here. Luckily these aren't very big buildings, so it won't take long to get them updated. Oof, it was a save. I thought it was a crash. It was just a save. You know what? I didn't realise. I forgot about that. I can do the doubles. It's just they're not. There's no doorway, but that's fine. I forgot about that. But on this one here, no, because there's no stairs here. I can't do it here, so that makes sense. But this one's good. Not sure if I did this one down here. I don't think we did these ones. What is that? Somehow I get it. To there. Perfect. That's that one, and then there's just this one here left. And that should be it. Right, that's that one. No, this one gets... Yep. And that. Perfect. And let's do this one down here and then the other side. That. And this one over this side. There we go. Gaz, welcome. How are you today, Gaz? Coming in with the Randy emotes. He's here. He's nowhere near my keyboard though. He needs to hit that space bar, you reckon? It's his life's work. Right, and now we just have to do these on this side and that's it. What's happening with you tonight, Gaz? How was dinner? Cook anything special? Dinner was some dice and fried chicken. Nothing special. Well, no, sounds alright to me. I'm going to leave those there because I think there's going to be another factory here in the future. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll see. And this will be the last one, and then we'll get on to working out where this battery factory is going to go. Dice the breast, oil the bottom of the pan, throw some soy sauce with the diced potato, diced pieces, and fry. Nothing special today. I think I've hit my man cycle because I have absolutely zero motivation. And yeah, I understand that. I do understand that. All right. That's that done. Let's go over and investigate what we're going to do. Tell you what we should do. No. We'll just go over. I was thinking about it. We're going to put it over here with the near the alumina solution factory, I think, because that's near the packaged water factory, and that's we can deal with that byproduct. That packaged water that will sink it. And I think that'll fit nicely there. Maybe that might be perfect. Hey, look at that. You can put a water extractor right there. Nice. Oh yeah, and another couple there. Oh, that's a nice bit of water there. But I'm feeling like I'm going to make use of this little... Can't nudge. No. I like that. Alright, so... I'm going to make 9 machine... we need to go and unlock blenders. Let's go and do that. Which means we'll make a blender blueprint. That'd be interesting. Where are we? Down here at the MAM. The hub, I mean. No, we don't want that. This is what we want. So we've automated these. That was part of our requirements before we moved on. We've automated those. And that's all we've unlocked. So we're up to this one now. So now we're going to have to automate all of these before we move on. That's fine. I'm happy with that. So we need it's great when they're automated and you don't have to think about making them.
Milestone reached. Several parts more efficient and powerful than the human brain can now be made, to compensate for many deficiencies otherwise encountered in future development efforts. The blender enables you to mix and/or combine parts and fluids for more complex recipes. Most importantly, project part number 6, the assembly director system, should be produced and delivered to the space elevator as soon as possible.
Rightio. Adam, welcome. On a 3-stream streak, that's awesome. We need, I'm just going to make a note of that. Where are we? That was Control Systems Development. All right. You know what time that means? Hard drive. Research time. All right, well, that's researching. What are you up to today, Adam? So, we'll put this over here for the minute. Excuse me. Enjoying Satisfactory while the good old rain hits outside. Couldn't think of a better thing to do. So now we have the blender, our new machine. And it's the same size as the manufacturer. No, that's not right. I thought I had it in the right spot, but no, I didn't. That's better. Do I want that bar there? Yeah, that should be fine. I think we might change that. We'll keep the same height. Where's the power? We might... So there. I think that's right. Yep, that'll do it. Excuse me. Oh, I think we're going to have to go up a bit higher, aren't we? Okay, that looks all right. That does mean that runs to there. So that's fine. That to there. And then that will each successive one. Now, as for these heights of these, we'll work that out as we go, but let me just do this. Bear with me. I reckon, and then just so I've got an idea, yeah, you're right. I think that's as high as I can go with that one. So then, yeah, okay, so then this one, I reckon here. So that's 5. And that's 3. So that's perfect. Alright, so then really what about that is the That blender is really the maximum height. Wow. I'm going to have it in a building. That's alright. I suppose I'll never see what's in the blender top because it's covered by the roof, but anyway. It is a snug building, isn't it? If I had it to make my decision again, I would make all of the buildings, instead of being 4 per floor, I'd make them 5. I needed just that one. It's just one little thing I overlooked in everything. I'm just thinking about everything. I reckon really going to have a fiddle with this once it's in a building and we build it. I reckon it's going to be that layout. And then as for these, we'll just deal with it. Hard drive's done. Leached Caterium ingot and leached copper. We're just going to leave those. But I think that's just going to be the build. What I don't like about the blender, and it's the same as I don't like about the some of the other machines, is you can't mirror these machines because when you turn it around, the pipes are over here. Right. So Oh, now what's that icon? That's a different icon. Power line icon. Okay. Alright, that'll do for the moment. So, I was thinking... I only need 9 machines. Redneck, hello, welcome. Good to see you. What's happening today? I reckon maybe we get 9 across that way. The amazing Hobbs, it annoyed me and still does that the Mark III blueprinter is so far up the table to unlock. I agree 100%. It's a little bit... It's like a lot of games that have technology trees. When you get the latest thing, you've no longer got a use for it. Like... like Raft, when you get the titanium tools or whatever they are, you get them at the end of the game after the story's finished. Unless you... I don't play the game anymore, so it's not really... At that point, it doesn't interest me. So this building will need a sink. Let's just put a sink here for the purposes of having a sink. We'll change its location later. And then... So then the blender... Now this one, I'm going to have this output here. Hobbs, if you rush through it with the intent to rebuild everything and be more efficient, sure, but most people play it to the end and turn it off. That's very much true, Hobbs. That is that's sort of what I'm saying. Alright, we're just playing here with a few things. I think I just want to work out distance here. Where are we? Power, blender pole. Yeah, okay. So that's 1. Keep forgetting I can use blueprint mode. Kind of. But I still have to adjust. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six, 7. We're not going to get 9 in here. Alright. Well, we know that now. So a solution would be... It's going to be this way. Along Actually, it could be along here. Yeah, I suppose. It doesn't matter. Because this can give me my access to my water. Whoop. Coming in. Kayab, so I have 2 canker sores, so I made myself some lime and salt and chili, and I'm munching it. Okay. That makes you feel better, does it? Randy, what's going on? You want to come up for a pat, do you? Good boy, hey? What's going on? You're going to make Gaz happy. Don't you touch my spacebar. Adam's got the emotes, Gaz has got the emotes. Hobbs is saying hi to Randy. Oh, you're encouraging him, Gaz. Look at those emotes. Look at those Randy emotes. They're all popping off in chat. Oh, yeah. Lots of love going Randy's way. Hey? Kyboods, me have no emote. I think one of the Randy emotes might be there. Sorry, but the Make It Rain redemption doesn't work on the Randy Pat time. It's a special time. Nice try, though. Gaz is saying, be a good boy, hit the spacebar. I'm saying, no, don't hit the spacebar. Hey? Don't hit the spacebar. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, I might
Look
do
out,
it this
gifted
way.
subs are about.
Thank you Adam Rethinker for gifting a tier 1 sub to QObzad02.
Oh, Adam, that's absolutely awesome. Thanks for gifting a tier 1 sub. I really appreciate your generosity and support. Now you've got the subs. I can 100% guarantee he will not punish you, Randy's do it. Oh, don't do it, Randy. Don't do it. Don't listen to Gaz. Oh, good job, Adam. Thank you. Oh, he's even Adam's got their Randy space to make going. Everyone wants you to do it. Everyone wants you to do it, Randy. All right. Have you had enough? No, not yet. You've plenty of hair on me. You should see how much hair's on the ground. It's crazy. Hey? Oh, he's a good boy. Plus all the hair that's on my lap. Oh. All right. We done? Oh, you're really in for a long pat today. The goodest of boys, he absolutely is, isn't he? Hey? Absolutely is. You have a pile of black hair under my desk too where Maya curls up? Yep. Oh, look out. A treasure train has been kicked off on level 1. Ooh. More gifted subs, more rewards. Look out. Who knows? What I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to put let's just see how many was this here. And I forget to change scenes sometimes. I get so excited I want to get back to the game. Right, let's just have a look. That was 27 for about 7 machines. So if we go this side. It's 28. We're still going to hit that building there. If we do it on this side, then I think we can cover Yeah, I think we're going to do it this side. Let's have a look. Yeah. Alright, so I was thinking that should be right. Let's work it out. We have a look at the we've got 3 ingredients for this recipe. Right, if we look at, because it's the same rough dimensions as a manufacturer, so this is our heavy modular frames building here. That's it. So that building, to fit all of that in, is the internal dimensions are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I reckon we go 8 for this one. So then that would put that there. Let's just build this out and see. Because I also want to use the roof of the building for drones. Because, I mean, that's where the batteries are. Oh, they found me. That was pretty damaging from a distance. Damn bugs. Too damn right. I wonder if you can shoot these. No. Just rattled it. Just rattled it, that's all it did. I wish we could get rid of those gas plants. You can, Adam. You can use a rebar, the Nobelisks, or the explosive rebar. I just leave them there because I'm a kind person. Except for that one that's now dead. Sometimes kind person. Alright, so I want to deal with the water. Is going to be $270. Let's put the awesome sink here. And then a blender. I'm just going to put one over there as a reference. So I want the output of this facing this way. Now I might be able to make use of some of that space. That might be alright. The blender may not get in the way here. But I think that might be alright. Work it out. So what I'm trying to work out here is we're going to have what's the smallest? 3. Yep. Alright, so if we had that there, that would be somewhere up here, let's say. It doesn't really matter, right? For the moment, I might just, for working this stuff out, you'd have that there. So the next one would be there. Yeah, that'll work. So... Alright. I think that's the position we'll go with, the spot. So 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, that's our battery factory. So that would be the border. Then we're going to have, let's hook the power up. So the power will be yeah, I think we'll put a door there. Alright. Well, I might run. Why are you... There you go. Bang. Boom. Bada-bada-bing, bada-boom, bada-bang. Whatever. Strange how the trucks just stop like that, and now they're like, oh, I'm not going to move now. Almost certain that was going to line up. That looks straight. It does. All right. that's going to go to here. So now I just have to hook these ones up, and that'll give me power as I go along too. All my hovering. Right, these are 9 batteries. Hey, wow. Turbo rifle ammo, a different one. Interesting. Quartz purification and alternate radio control systems. I might be using this one in the future. Now I'm doing the radio connection unit. Alright. Scan another one. That's pretty cool because there's enough room here to put our final output and thingo. So if I was going to do I should have put these in the blueprint, shouldn't I? That's not going to go with... Ah, 3's a bit higher. Okay. Well, 3 still need to go here. That one can go there, but I don't really want that. Does that... It's not, is it? But that's okay. I think this here... Ugh. Okay, noodle works. Does it look okay? Yeah. Yep. Okay. I suppose that's what I'm going to have to put up with. I suppose this could have been in the blueprint, but anyway. No point crying over spilt milk. So that's that one there, so that's this one here. Right. Oh, I didn't. Let's have a look. So for my packaged water, so it's only that one there. I'm gonna put that one there. Might do this here. So the amount of water is battery. That's 4.5 machines. What if I went to 80? If if I did 75, then I could do 6 machines with 75%. We'll do that. Evens it out better. And then that means I need empty canisters. I'm not up to that there. Where's it's getting its package turbo fuel cell? So that's going to come from packaged water, empty canisters. That one there. Glad, hello, welcome. How is everybody? I'm doing well, thank you. We're just figuring out a couple of things. Now I'm thinking steel canisters. Ooh. I haven't accounted for this. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this yet, but I've got to work it out somehow. But for the moment, we're going to ignore that. The meme just beeped at me. We're not using any of those. That guy's just about to reverse off. The blender adds quite a few recipes, doesn't it? In the alternate category. So where does the, in that case, yeah, okay, let's go back to here. That's going to work quite nicely, I think. Yeah, merger. Actually, hold on. Right, so my problem is, we're not going to use that, but my problem here is if I have it there, it's going to clip, which I don't want. My other choice is well, why am I doing it down there? I might as well do it here. Right. What was I talking about? That's it. That's where they're going to go. One there. Sponger, welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Let's have a look here. Battery. Right. So the battery is outputting 20 per minute, which is fine. All Mark 1. What is that? 10, right. So this will all go to here. So these are all still Mark 1s. Right, so now we're going to do those roof. We might as well do... Just do a mono there, why don't you, truck? Alright, we'll deal with the rest of that later. Let's just deal with this stuff here. So I reckon here. So now that should reach to here. That's going to reach to here. Sure, so I might. Do that. Meme's ready to go. Yes, ma'am. Excuse me. You know what? That wouldn't have mattered, but anyway. So the right, turbo blend fuel. Not worrying about that one at the moment. Instant scrap. I'm not even worrying about that one at the moment. Scan for another one. I think that's going to be awesome right there. Is it going to get in the way of that? I don't think so. We'll deal with it. But so if I put a maybe here. I'm going to if I have it there, it does allow right yet. Perfect. was a bit of a bit cranky, wasn't it? Made the computer growl. All right. That's ready for our output. So now let's sort some of this out. For that to get to here, we'll reach to here. Oh, alright, so let's do I reckon I'm gonna line it up with that one there. Let's go to town with my supports. So, we're going to want Excuse me. Just got this little tickle in my throat today. Nothing I can put my finger on why. Another hard drive done. Time flies when you're placing ceiling support blueprints. What have we got? Diluted fuel, and that's it. What did I choose for? I'm just seeing if I am using this recipe. I'm using the Turbo Heavy, which is heavy and compacted coal, so no, I won't be using that. But that's our last one now. I won't be able to reskin anymore for the moment. Alright, that's fine. We used a few. Alright, let's go through and get rid of all these lower bits. Nice, and then where was that? There we are. 7? It is. It's an easy way of working out where it's going to go. Ooh, not happening there. Let's bring it in. But it's probably going to go up another floor. Can you do... is that the right spot then? Alright, so if it came in on this floor, and we're going to use a pump anyway, and the pump could be on the outside of the building on the wall, and then that would be going to this floor. So there's going to be six packaged waters in here. Seven. No, that's right. 6 is all I need. Where is that? It's on the 3rd. So that's in the middle, that's there. That's it. We'll add a single one on the end for later. Sure there'll be another purpose. That's a flaw in my build, my blueprint. Alright, on that note, where am I? Should be a door here. I need to quickly go to the toilet. So I'm just going to leave you guys here. Alright. Let's do this. Package water at 75%. And then I'm going to do so I think no, I think a 6 was the go. Six? No. I might go a 4. Oh, that pole's in the way. I don't like that. So what's... I want to know what auto is. It's an odd one. And I think... Yeah... Hold on. Symmetry. It makes me frustrated. Because I have to move it all back one to make it do the way I want, I think. Curse you, symmetry. No, that is the right one. But that's anyway, whatever. Alright, so now I should be able to have that there. Yep. Right. No power. Must not be connected downstairs. Everything else is there except that. I might have deleted it at some stage. Bodrek, good morning, Smirkin 5000. I choose you. Why, thank you. I appreciate your choosing. What are you up to today, Bodrego? How am I today? I'm alright. Yeah, no complaints here. Had a decent day at work. And yeah. I feel fine. What about yourself? What am I building? So we're doing packaged water here. We're working on batteries overall, and this is the packaged water I'm dealing with. I'm just gonna sink the excess water. That's how lazy I am. No reverse loops for me. Kind of annoys me. Yeah, we're gonna fix that. You've been building your central storage. I know we don't need it anymore, but I've always wanted one. Well, there's nothing stopping you from enjoying yourself. That's the main thing. I'm just going to do that. Rightio. Now, the canisters. That's perfect. That would go... Oh, they've all got a slant on them. But they're all going to get... What if I did? If you did it this way, I did 2 per machine, and then you can do a 3-way split. I've never liked the packager. It's my least favourite machine, I think. Pipe above the... is a terrible idea. Ooh. This will be something different. What about... the alternate recipe diluted packaged fuel sucks. First you have to bottle the water. Yes, that's it. You certainly do. I mean, you get a lot out of it, but it's frustrating. Why is that? Some of these machines are wrong. It's the... it's just the layout of my... oh, wow. Why is that bad? Is that a... That's a screw up my blueprint. What you're shooting for is nitro rocket fuel. It cuts out a lot of steps. It certainly does. Yep. That's better. Last thing I did last night before I quit was unlock Caterium completely in the MAM. Now that's an excellent milestone there. Plenty of use for that. Right. Trying to formulate what I need to do next for central storage. Lots of decisions required there, that's for sure. I'm going to still have to redo one of these. With all the pipe junctions are in the wrong spot. Took me 2 days just to get where I'm at formatting, deciding where I want central storage. It does take a while to put those thoughts down and figure out exactly what you want to do. It's an important decision. Alright, that's better now. I think it actually looks better. The belt going all the way in. DJ, stay hydrated. Hydrated, absolutely. I'm always on it, DJ. Getting to my central storage is a wild hypertube ride and 2 elevators. That was actually the fun part of the build. Sweet. That's awesome. Alright, so this one here. So this... What will this be? There'll be 270 canisters and 270 water. So... It's a Mark II. Now, put all these in. The conveyor belts are going to make it a little bit frustrating, actually. I'm going to leave those, they look very supported, they don't need extra supports.
Buckle up, there's a raid incoming.
Thank you, Frutchy, for the raid of 31 viewers.
Look out. Frenchie's coming with a raid. I bet you she's showing her boobies. There they are. Everyone's showing their boobies. Welcome. Folks, you need to go and give Frutchy a follow if you're not already. Thanks very much for the raid. Alchemy Factory was your last game you're playing. Nice. How was it? Did you enjoy it? We've got Hyric coming in, Caesar Clown coming in, Michael and Infinity Simplex, welcome. Nice to have you all here. Bill Draco, congratulations, you made a mess. Now get the broom and start sweeping. That's exactly right, Bill Draco. That's it. Was fun, the game is built, so that makes me happy. Excellent. Nice to hear. We're just working on some batteries. I'm working on the packaged water component that I can sink the excess water. And Bill Draco redeemed Make It Rain. Thanks very much for clicking the Make It Rain channel points redemption reward. By clicking the Make It Rain channel points redemption reward, you've agreed to donate $69 towards the part-time streamer fund. Simply refer to the link in chat for ways you can make that donation, or choose 6,900 bits. It's just as simple as that. Awesome. And that's how you fulfill your contractual part obligations of the contract. Makes sense, totally. All right. I've still got it. At least I think I have. Merges. And these are going to go to the sink. Oh, this could be a merger. Merger 3. That would work. Actually. Yeah. That says you have to rebuild a few things, but it's going to be... I don't want auto connect. It's going to be here. Frutchy, you're going to raid and run and leave you a little lurk. Thanks very much, Frutchy. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you could come in. We will... I'll do my best to look after your community. I can't guarantee everything, but I can guarantee I'll try. Alright, that there. And this water is just going to get thrown in the sink. Smacking 4,999. Can go eat a dick. I knew that was you, Caesar. I could just tell. Caesar's done his favourite redeem. Alright, that one there. And what a great redeem it is. That's going to the awesome sink. You missed this one? Well, it welcomes you back with great joy, Caesar. Unfortunately, I just don't get to stream in the hours that I used to. So all my old friends miss out a bit. It frustrates me a bit, that does. Now that we've done that, that's off. Kind of. Don't want to. You're here now mostly because I'm off today. Elsa would be going to work right now. Ah, I see. Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. I know what we'll do. For that way, and we'll put it there. And that's the middle. So now I can do this. What are these outputting? Oh yeah, I've got a... It's 45 each, so it's a Mark II coming out. Nothing there. That's perfect. Get rid of this we don't want. Everything else looks okay. So that's all my overflow dealt with. Now, really, that does need to be 5 now. Right, that's perfect. Good. Why does it look like only one machine is working, Bill Draco? So what you're seeing here, this here is coming from downstairs. And downstairs, they're all running at different rates. That one's at 25%, that one's at 15%. And the one down the end isn't configured yet. That's the spare that will be configured later. But none of them are working right now because there is no... I need to fix my power. There's no canisters yet and no water. But we'll get there. But the point of everything I've just done was that one to there. And that to there. Good reason not to work. That is correct. Yes. Right, this is what I was trying to work out before. So, it's not going to be there, but I was thinking that might work perfectly here. That might be the exact not really. Maybe. Oh, I can just test something for a sec. So that's the right distance. So that to there as horizontal to vertical. Oh yeah, it's too far. Of course it's too far. Now this is the question I had. This one here that might be alright. Might be not the problem I thought there would be. It's going to be fine. Probably there. Ooh, I reckon. Yeah, that looks better. I got rid of the wrong one. Didn't I? I did. Yep. That's better. Perfect. Ouch. Ouch indeed. But it's alright. I rectified it. Alright, so that is the excess water. I still have to do the I still have to make the canisters. But that's the first part of our battery. I'm probably going to wrap it up shortly. I've done a fair chunk so far. We'll have to work on sulfuric acid. It's a train station for the incoming sulfur. We've got to work out where that's going to go. That'll be interesting. And we've also got to work out how to feed in I think it's 2 fluids and 1 solid. So yeah, the casings are the package, the physical and the solution and the acid. That's pretty straightforward because the solution's going to come from that factory there, and the casings are coming from over there, so they'll come along that. That'll look really cool. A return path, one of those. Yeah. So we'll keep working out logistics of that. But yeah, I think it's the sulfur is the only thing I've got to bring in on train. I'm pretty sure. And that'll be... I may have room down here for the train station. Or maybe I'll put it... Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to work that out. I thought that was the spider then, as it rendered in. We'll work it out. Caesar, that's a thick ass. You must be talking about my big beam statue in my hand. Of course. Nice. And there'll be 9 yeah, 450 sulfuric acid. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a 3-way a split, or if I'm gonna bring him in. I haven't worked that out yet. The trophy indeed, yeah. I thought so. I mean, I do have a thick ass. And then maybe in this area here we make the canisters. I'm thinking. And then we can fit some drones on top of here. Because this is the only floor of this building. I'm only making batteries once, and I'm making 180 of them, and we'll see what we can do with them. I haven't fully decided yet. Obviously some drone stuff, but yeah. Alright, let's get rid of this blueprint designer. We don't need this anymore. We've got to tidy this area up here a bit better. We may start... yeah. I was thinking of trucking this, but I reckon it's asking for trouble. It's not going that far, but we do need to get it. We can get it to here, and then, because now it pops up, and then pop it up and run it along here. We need to work that out. How many coupons have we made today? We'll have a look. 5. Excuse me. The factory's getting bigger. Well, in today's episode, we unlocked control systems development in the hub, and that gave us the blender. And now that lets us move on to our next recipe, which is the batteries. We're making 9 blenders worth. That's 180 per minute. And we will be... yeah, so we started off, we built the battery factory, laid out all the blenders, we built a blueprint for the blenders, and then we hooked up all the output from the blenders, and the excess water is going over to the packaged water section, and then that we built the packaged water machines to deal with that. We haven't made the canisters yet, we've got to sort that out, figure that out, but we're off to a good start with that. We'll have to run a train to bring sulfur in. I know where we're going to bring it from, so that's going to be interesting. We get that sorted out. Yeah, we've got a bit of work ahead of us, but I'm looking forward to it. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.